Before the improved process, as I'm making a smoothie, I have to take multiple trips and back and forth from the back room. And you'll see here, after I take out the ice into the blender, I'm going to walk this blender back and make multiple trips to the freezer, where I have to take the ingredients back and forth from the counter and back to the freezer. I have eyeballed the strawberry into the blender, and I'm going to walk this back to the freezer and then take out the bananas, walk it back to the counter, and then immediately put it back into the freezer. I'm measuring out the sugar and putting it into the blender. At this point, I'm going to take the blender back to the mixing station, and I have to come back with the honey. I immediately put the honey into the blender, and then I proceed with the blending. After the blending, I take it out into a cup, and at this point the leftover is going into the trash, and the smoothie is now ready for the customer. With our improved process, this gentleman only has to take a few steps from the mixing station to get the ingredients in that freezer. We have put pre-packaged, pre-measured fruit in little baggies in that freezer, and the tongs are right there, so he just goes to that freezer, takes out whichever bags he needs depending on the recipe of the smoothie that he's making, puts it into the blender, and then he's going to blend it. Everything he needs in this process is right within an 8 feet distance from the mixing station itself. He didn't have to waste time walking to the stock room back to his blender. As you can see here, when he pours the smoothie into the cup, there's no leftover smoothie that he has to throw out. That's just residue on the walls of the blender, and the smoothie's ready.